So this happened a couple of years ago, and to this day, people in my neighborhood still talk about it. Let me start from the beginning. I 32F bought my first home in a suburban neighborhood that technically had a voluntary HOA. That means you could opt in, pay dues, and enjoy some perks like pool access, occasional neighborhood BBQs, and those little festive holiday lights. I'm a quiet, keep-to-myself person, so I never joined. My property was well kept, and no one ever had a problem with me. Karen, late 50s, moved in across the street 6 months after I did. The moment the moving trucks left, she started poking around, asking nosy questions. Who lived where? Who did or didn't pay into the HOA? Classic clipboard and sunglasses type. Within 2 weeks, she somehow weaseled her way into the HOA board. I ignored her, thinking it wouldn't matter. I didn't even join the HOA. What could she possibly do? Oh, how wrong I was. The start of the madness. A month after she joined, I started getting violation notices in the mail. Things like trash can visible from the street, it wasn't. Unapproved lawn ornament, a solar-powered garden light, unsanctioned paint color. I hadn't painted anything. At first, I thought it was a mistake, until I noticed the signature at the bottom of each notice, Karen D., HOA Secretary. She was targeting me. Still, I brushed it off and ignored the warnings since I wasn't even a member. Then came the fine notices. First $25, then $100, then $500. I called the HOA office and they said, "You're on the board, you should know the rules." Wait, what? Turns out someone had registered me as an HOA member, nominated me to the board, and then voted me in as a new treasurer. It wasn't me. I marched over to the HOA office, demanded to see the registration form, and there it was. My name, forged signature, and even my driver's license photocopied and attached. Yup, Karen had stolen my identity to fake my membership, get me on the board, and then start fining me under my own name for violations she invented. Why? Because, as I found out later, the HOA bylaws had a rule: board members could not be fined. But they could fine each other. So by making me a fake board member, Karen could fine me as a fellow member and redirect scrutiny away from herself, who actually had multiple legit violations. She thought she was a genius. She wasn't. I filed a police report for identity theft. When they looked into it, they discovered Karen had not only stolen my ID, but had also forged documents for 2 other neighbors to manipulate votes at HOA meetings. One of them was an elderly veteran who hadn't left his house in months. When the police raided her house, they found a whole file drawer full of fake documents, altered IDs, forged signatures, HOA forms. It was insane. She was arrested on the spot for identity theft, fraud, and harassment. She cried in court that she just wanted the neighborhood to be perfect. The judge gave her 18 months probation, a hefty fine, and banned her from participating in any HOA activity ever again. The HOA board was dismantled and restructured, and now they require in-person verification for everything. Several neighbors, including me, received written apologies and waived dues for the next 3 years. Karen, she quietly moved away in the dead of night about 6 months later. Now, every time someone talks about starting drama in the neighborhood, someone always says, "Careful, or you'll end up like Karen."